Thanks to Ray for sending this link to me. I don't know what your YouTube username is, so you should know who you are by me calling you Ray. It's timed very well to go in line with the last video about the unnamed Cleveland cop who was arrested for drink driving. Now, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I have complete disgust for anyone who drink drives. It's one of the dumbest and most dangerous things anyone can do, and I think it's one of the few things that the police do that actually serves the public when somebody's caught and punished for it. Never more so do I love to read about a drink driver being caught than when that drink driver turns out to be a cop. And in this report, the cop turns out to be a detective inspector from the Metropolitan Police. Thankfully, this one, unlike the last report, has been named and shamed as 50-year-old Detective Inspector Kevin Downard. And never mind the fact that he should know better at 50, but being a DI just makes his actions even more astonishing. Now, it's reported that Downard chose to drive his Volkswagen Golf after unsuccessfully trying to book a taxi. The reports are a little confusing as they mention the fact that the Met Detective Inspector drank 4 glasses of wine before boarding a train from Liverpool Street, but then goes on to talk about him trying to get a taxi and then getting in his own car because he couldn't book a taxi. So I am a little bit confused about that. Anyway, DI Downard appeared at Ipswich Magistrate Court and admitted to drink driving. It said that he was driving with 42 micrograms of alcohol in his blood when the limit in England is 35. When police pulled the Volkswagen Golf over, Downard began to reverse and drove into and damaged the police car behind him. As you would expect, his brief said that Downard has exemplary good character, was highly regarded by colleagues, and would never have driven knowingly over the limit. He is embarrassed, shocked and mortified, and he had not driven at speed and, being familiar with police work, had continued driving under the impression officers were silently responding to another incident. Well, so he would never knowingly drive whilst over the limit. Well, he should never knowingly get behind the wheel of a car after having any kind of drink. And also, seeing as he was familiar with police work, he should have known that he was being a dick. Anyway, Downard's brief said that Downard reversed in about a foot, intending to allow space to exit the car, not realising there was a vehicle to the rear. Surely when you reverse, you check your mirrors. The magistrates actually disqualified DI Downard from driving for 13 months and fined him £784. The Metropolitan Police's Directorate of Professional Standards has been informed and misconduct proceedings will take place in due course. In other words, they will wait until people stop talking about it and hope they forget so they don't have to lose yet another officer for breaking the law.